The Observer's pretty critical of this, saying the WWF's D-Generation X concept as a top heel contingent is almost a total knockoff of the WCW concept of the NWO. The trendy misspellings, the gestures designed to get heels over as cult baby faces, the personalities, ironically key members of both groups, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Six, Shawn Michaels, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the so-called clique, are all basically the same. In fact, there would be no D-Generation X heel group in the company, as the company would have never gone in such a direction had WCW not been so successful in the same direction. What do you think? Do you think DX is just a ripoff of the NWO, or was it different?
Well, I thought it was a little different because of different personalities, but in theory, it was a lot alike. But so was it like the Four Horsemen? Yeah.
Right.
So what does that mean? I don't know. But I thought that if it works in one territory, as the old expression goes, Conrad, it'll work in another territory. And I think that's kind of where we were. That it was too good a deal not to try. And then you had guys that were fresh and given an opportunity to do something different, and also to contribute mightily to their creative. So yeah, it had some similarities. There's no doubt about that. But I thought it was for the better. I mean, DX got over. They sold a lot of merchandise. I was never a big fan of creating heels that fans cheered. I found it to be hypocritical and somewhat oxymoronic. So it was a lot of talent on the screen. There was just a lot of talents being utilized, and I liked that. I liked DX. I thought they did a hell of a job, and they were polarizing. Quite frankly, they were very polarizing, and they were very talented. And when they wrestled, they delivered. They delivered, and they kept reinventing themselves and adding a little this, a little wrinkle here, and a little wrinkle there. So I was a DX fan, and still am. I think that was one of the more creative and entertaining scenarios that I worked with there in WWE. Is the invention and the innovation that DX was able to bring.